That's right, folks, we're back. We are back with a vengeance. We're back. It's the Subiaco StarCraft 2 League, and it is Group 1, Game 4. And it's T, and it's enthree, and it's Scrap Station. Very peculiar map, one of my favourite maps, probably my second favourite map. In any case, enthree went... What did he do? He defeated Rattler in his first game on Metalopolis, and also on Metalopolis, T went down to Marcus in his first game. So enthree here playing for a spot in the semifinals, and T is playing for his life. Ugh. That's just the way it goes, folks. That is the way it goes. So if enthree can win this, then T will say bye-bye, and we will have our second semi-finalist. Marcus, of course, earned his place as the first semi-finalist by defeating Rattler and by defeating T. Of course, if enthree wins this game, we'll have to see about seeding. But anyway, let's just get into this game. A tough map. Well, it's a tough map for everyone. It's a very peculiar map because they're so close by air. I'm sure, as you know, they're so close by air. Look at that. Shoom. Nothing but by land. Wow. So what this affords is the Zerg a really easy fast expansion, in some sense, because it does take a long time for a Marine to get down here. So bunker pressure's tough. On the other hand, the distance between the main and the nat is huge, far out. So, you know, the whole thing is very it's very curious, and that's the reason I like this map. The reason I don't like this map is that as a Protoss player I hate big ramps, but that is a separate issue altogether. So SCV checking things out, seeing what's up. She's got some Qs, she's queuing more, not using a patrol. The Zerg, of course, has the wonderful ability to just Overlord Scout early game, especially strong against Protoss, who don't get any air shooting capabilities until the Stalker. And I suppose against the Zerg, who has to get a Queen out. But those Marines can kill Overlords, so he can't look forever. Here comes the Orbital. This hatchery is about to pop. Let's just wait for it. Little drone in there. I like to think that's the drone. Pop! There it goes, and now you're not a drone anymore. You're a building. And you spit out some lava. Drone's just going to chase this SCV home. We're going to see the tower go nuts. No? Yeah, it's just waiting on the tower. It's all good. No fighting. Peace and love. What's enthree going to do? So this is very curious. What is enthree going to do? He's going to get a factory, so there's not going to be a lot of pressure. He's just got the one barracks. He's driven out the Overlord, and now he knows that he can build a factory and be safe from that knowledge. Safe from that knowledge. That knowledge is safe from being found out. T starting to rally drones over to the natural and building a spine crawler at each base. He's worried, perhaps. He should be worried about Hellions with that factory going up. But actually, he's in fact getting a reactor, so it's reactor Hellions, I think. Though he never did build the reactor on the barracks. Curious, he wanted some Marines, I suppose. Now, the starport is on the way, so it could be Banshee time. Banshee's, of course, very strong here. It could be Banshee time, or it could be Hellion drop, maybe. Drops. Anything air-related is so strong on this map because of how close they are. And if Hellions do come, then this Spinecrawler is not going to do much good. This one, a bit better, but no one really protecting the mineral line here. Income tab we can see. Pretty strong lead to the Zerg because he's got those two bases. But here comes a Mule, and he's going to even that out significantly. Queens are on the way, and it is Medevac coming from here, and a pair of Hellions, so it's Hellion drop. That's the strategy that enthree is going to use, and T, on the other hand, it's really doing nothing. He's just getting drone after drone after drone, and he's going up to 4 gases. He's had no gas to this point. That's so weird. He's had no gas and just 2 spine crawlers, so it's like Ice Fisher build, but without the spine crawlers and with only 3 queens. Oh no, he's got 4 queens, so it's weird. Not that many spines. Now, double Evo chamber, so gonna go for those ups. Second factory is going to come up, and he's going to wait for this last Hellion, so he's got a full load of Hellions on the way, and he's going to drop a full load on T. Now the Overlords, are they going to spot it? And more importantly, is T going to notice as the Hellion? There they are. The minimap. Can you see it? Did you notice it? I guess you didn't. Here they come. He's getting his lair, but he's got almost no attacking units. And here they come. No blue on them. But they are getting serious kills. Already 2. Now he's running. He's running. But if he gets, they're all in a conga line. But the Queens and now the Spines look like they're going to be able to clean this up. One Hellion goes down, but nothing now. No protection at all. Ooh, these are some nasty drone kills. He is roasting, and toasting those drones. 9 drone kills. That's worth it, I think. But 4 Hellions? I suppose that is a lot. But 9 drones, wow. You don't want to lose 9 drones. Still, though, Terrence just had so many drones. That's T for Terrence. He had so many drones that he already has a 16 harvester lead. Because he's built essentially nothing but drones and Queens for this whole game. So even though he lost 9, he's still way ahead. He's ahead in supply, marginally. But look at the army. I could see, there it is. Army supply 14-1, but worker supply 52. That's intense. Wait, do Queens count or something? He doesn't have 52 drones. I'm really confused. 51 workers. Queens must count as worker supply. That's curious. Huh, I never knew that. So Queens there count as worker supply, so the 41 drones, so 43 drones and 4 Queens, each worth 2. Give me 51. I know about maths. Now the Spire is on the way. Oh, he's got so much tech now. He's really cashing in all those drones he made. Just so much. Oh, so much income. Look at that. He's dominating in income. He's got 4 gases. Terran's stuck on 1 base. The Terran. That's enthree, the Terran. He's got a single bunker and oh, just this serious macro. And he's essentially gone unpressured with the exception of that drop, which did damage, but just killed drones. Didn't force any units. That's the thing. N3 has not forced any attacking units except for Queens and some Spines, I suppose, kind of count. Finally, some attacking units have come out, a few Roaches, and N3 is going for blue Hellions and Thors in what I would call a curious build. Has he seen... Whoops! He has not seen the Spire, so he is getting Thors blind. Perhaps he thinks they'll go well against any Roaches. The CC lands and is going to morph into an orbital straight away. And a siege tank blocking that up. So he needs more tanks, I think. Tanks will do well against, obviously, this seriously heavy Roach army. And those Hellions will not do well. Hellions versus Roaches is so lul. But anyway, this Roach army is going to pop out. See what it can see. It's got a healthy supply lead of about 30. Which is... well, it's healthy. And look at these Roaches. Just bam, 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 bam. They're about half-shotting those Hellions. This is just looking scary now for N3. And both of these guys looking to be 1-1 if this match keeps going the way it is going. And is he going to... oh, no, sorry, I thought that was a drone on the minimap. I thought it's time to say, I want to know where to go at. But it wasn't. Anyway, N3 finally starting to mine his second base. So if he can survive for just a little bit longer, get some economy, then he'll go okay. He might catch up, but this Thor is going to go down quickly. And these Roaches are just going to crunch through the Thors. The Marines will possibly clean them up. Yes, they force them back at the very least, but that was a good trade. He lost a few Roaches, but took out the heavy hitters of the Terran army, namely the Thors. 2 Thors for... he lost a lot of Roaches. But he's pressing his advantage, you know, he's making trades, trying to trade down like a chess player who's got a nice 1-piece lead. Try to keep taking trades until eventually you've got a 1-piece lead in an endgame situation. T now grabbing that third base. Needs it. Needs a third base. It's time. And he's got total map control with these Overlords and now Mutalisks. I'm afraid I missed some Mutalisk harassment. So the Mutalisk now and the Roaches completely containing him. The Roaches at the front door and then the threat of Mutalisk attack if he leaves. So total map control for T. He could do well even to take. With this number of minerals he's got, both these guys flew.